Alright guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Alan Wake 2. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Alright, we are back to Bright Falls, and it's weird that she's holding up the flashlight like that, like it's not dark. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello, how are you?
I'm confused. Alright, we're just gonna check out this area at the back here. A radio or something? You can't even see the radio. Where is it?
I need something to cut this.
Okay, we have to cut that. Maybe not the direction we need to go in just yet then. Anyway, it's cool that this is taking place 13 years after Alan Wake 1. It just kind of carries on, I guess. I guess the town's kind of evolved a bit. Gotten over it. Oh, vents and such. This area is flooded. Some of it looks really familiar.
Welcome back, Anderson.
What the? You haven't gone and grabbed coffee yet. While I do want to look around, we don't have much. We need the map.
Just how much coffee have
Map.
you had today, Charlie?
Okay, we've got the map, right? So that's this part opened up. Like a notice board over there by the phone. Check this side.
See you around!
Fine funeral home. History meets hospitality. Yeah, I'm just chilling playing this game. I'm not in any hurry. There's nothing really out. I think the next game that's going to be out that I'm interested in is the Avatar game. It's those deer things that always came at us. They were possessed. Yeah, the Avatar game looks interesting. I don't know too much detail around it, and in all honesty, I didn't watch the second Avatar movie, and I watched the first one when it first came out.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
I don't remember too much of the actual story and such,
I'll be
neither.
back in a second.
Roger.
Weird that it keeps focusing in just down the... Is that marker in the... Okay, there's the sheriff's station. Let's go grab our coffee first. Yeah, I don't know too much about that game, but I'm sure we'll get there or get through it eventually. All I know is it's a first-person shooter.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
What did you see? Because I didn't see anything. Stubborn sign. Won't move. Hey, that's
I need to go back.
dead end.
Got a case to solve.
I don't want to leave. Okay, this will be the last area that we just check out, and then I'll carry on. I don't want to go too far in that direction. Around, I always go one of those sign things that. I wonder if this means anything. This thing. What's a
Another
lunchbox?
Alex Casey lunchbox?
I wonder if it marker for where there's like a secret nearby.
The passage of time is deceiving.
Yeah.
The days of our lives are fleeting, and they end in the end. They end.
What does that mean? Like, we've seen that marker before. Some kind of clue for something. Alright, let's make our way back to get our coffee. Oh, 4 doors open, so we have a fast escape.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Not sure how coffee calms the nerves. I mean, it makes me jittery, especially if you have a nice strong cup of coffee.
Have you had many people besides the
I, on the other hand, yep,
go missing?
the nerves.
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Oh, we got Cauldron Lake.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Very, guilty.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Man, that person behind them is like, what the hell?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What was that? Okay, well, I want to go to profiling, but it's... Hey, do you have anything to say about what they just talked about?
This is exactly what
Profiling may move the case forward.
I want to see what's in here. It had things everywhere.
Rest easy, buddy.
I wonder if interacting with so many of them will trophy. That thing. I'd use that cup. Pick that up. Is that collectible? Nope.
I need a tool to get this open.
Almost looks like we're gonna get bolt cutters.
Profiling will help me find a way forward.
Yeah, I will profile in just a second. I want to explore before I get stuck. We're literally FBI. Can't go into a room that says employees only. There's just a burger sitting there, you know. That's just, no one made it. Sit there and eat it while we're,
Corpses are part of the job. Can't
profiling.
too much.
Styling and profiling, you know. Like Ric Flair. That's profile, I guess. Go. What was the lowest price for the weapon upgrades? Could actually buy already. Feel like magazine size might be good and means we can hold more bullets, right?
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Didn't need a story about that. The hell week.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Okay, well, if we have to listen to all that stuff, we will. Oh, that's an exit. No, that leaves.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Be Logan.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Yeah, let's get profiling, because need to figure this out.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
I like this goal.
This mug always cheers me up.
You know, profiling and stuff. And even the case board is really cool. That's on a lunchbox here. Don't have any more lunchboxes. Cases.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Hey, she wants to start new. Probably should have read that.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
And I just put
No.
them right there. Go to each. That's that symbol.
Doesn't look right.
One down here.
Right.
Okay, what else do we have left? We go on to 3. 3 there. And evidence. Oh, that's a lot of evidence. Alright. And cult goal. Talk to someone. Ashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Find one? Yeah, we did. We found one in Cauldron Lake.
Right.
A lot more left in Cauldron Lake. Holy. Right. One goal. Okay, so get back to this one.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
That symbol again.
That thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh
folks.
God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Oh, necklace. Go back to caseboard. That one is... Nothing else is left. Sheriff station.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Main Street. Road sign actually looks like one from
Hey, what
Canada.
do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Oh, it's in
Rose?
States.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
You not take something like that personally. Actually knew. Yeah,
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
another map. Okay, so once you find a map, that's it. You don't have to pick it up again.
Just let us know.
Anything
We
on this one?
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Why would we get a map of a sheriff station?
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Read, feel free to pause, I will read later. Don't watch my videos on YouTube, but I do watch them when I'm, getting ready to upload things.
How are you?
We don't have a map, we don't have any indication of where we need to be.
Agent?
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
I am a tourist,
Sheriff
and it
Cooper wants us
appears
to
that I'm
cooperate
lost
fully.
in the woods.
Aye,
We've
ma'am.
only had a tour
being
guide,
serious,
also.
Wilson.
It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
The coffee thermal. I like the tie-ins to the other game. That's cool. Right, nothing else is in here. That's the way we gotta go. Alright, we checked. Two doors. Oh, just her way in. There could have been someone standing there. But got hurt. The holding cells. Upgraded in the past 13 years.
They locked up an innocent man.
What you do?
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
It doesn't budge.
Believe me, right?
Okay. Stealing the toilet paper. Thinking that guy was taking a leak or something. Alright, let's go in.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Now it's pitch black. Doesn't have a flashlight out at all.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Either we need keys or bolt cutters. Down here, there's only one locker we can open. Oh, two lockers we can open. We haven't had a need to use our gun or use any of the inventory, so we haven't set any of that stuff up.
It won't open.
Dramatic pose, trying to open that door. So dark over here.
Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Not even looking at the patient yet, I'm just looking around. I don't even know what this stuff is that I'm picking up. Like alcohol wipes or something? Alright, let's start this examining.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Start off all the way down here.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Body looks very bloated though. His feet. Arms.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Right?
Hey, case board. Cases. Oh my god. Hit the wrong button.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Go. Killer's right on this. Oh, I can't make out what it says. Cause of death. Was put here. Think visible inside. What's inside though? Didn't say. See, that's what I was thinking. Long-term exposure to water causes his body to kind of load up like that.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Chest trauma is clear. Cause of death. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted in.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Be the clicker.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. Leave or attack from a safe haven. Combat it will become temporarily unavailable, so you can't run out and jump back in.
Go!
I've been waiting for you here, witch. Get out of my house. Ravens.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
I got wrecked.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay, we got manuscript area. There's one of them. Click the switch, it goes click, show the clicker. Here under the light. Okay, so this is what we've seen before. What we're going to do now. This. That part of this. Oh. Was only victim to become the monster. Oh, that part. Maybe that was a goal.
Trying.
Go over to the gun. Alright. Don't have to visit each station. Do all from one location. Attacked by a dead man? What happened to the sheriff?
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Now we need to go back to this. AC Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Goal. Figure out where Nightingale went. No points of interest, just this one.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Okay, where did he go? Looks like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake. Taken.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Back Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. Let's have a look.
Must be locked from the other side.
Make sure there's nothing else to interact with here. There's some artifacting going on. You can see it right there. Look at that. Little dots. No one cares about this guy. Dead.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
How do they not know we didn't just kill these guys?
That's crazy, right, Thornton?
Got a word for it.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean, the sheriff?
They're a fine pair.
Hopefully there's a cutscene right here.
Nightingale and his cult are
Don't
dangerous.
have to walk all the way to a
We need
vehicle.
to be
No, we do.
prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Alright. Guess we're making our way back to Cauldron Lake. Back to our vehicle.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? It's almost nighttime. I've never been over there. One thing I wanted to see. How do I pull my flashlight out? We went through that way before. That was the hole in the fence. We have been this way. I don't know how to pull the flashlight out. Give me a sec. Let me check the controls. Oh, that's awkward. So L1 is dodge. Circle is flashlight. Which seems weird. It would seem that it would be the other way around. Alright. I might
The writer of these pages knows what will happen.
reconfigure the controls for that.
They're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
Okay, so this area
See the clues.
we've looked around and explored. Has anything else opened up on the map? My map. We're going down this way. We're making our way to the station. We need to make our way to the crime scene. That's where he was killed. That's what Lou said. Other than that, the map looks the exact same. Got 2 points of interest in the general store.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Where are you going?
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello.
Don't do.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta, and we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Alright.
What the hell is
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Nothing. Just something that should
It's this murder
A
site.
lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
I think I
I
want
get
to
the feeling
switch
Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more.
circle and L1.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning.
Got birds.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Okay, well, we found one clue. Heck over here, this plank of wood. I don't know why it seems out of place. Alright, well, nothing else that kind of highlighting. There it is, right here.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Right, on that note, we are going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll figure out where these footprints lead in the next one. Till then.